Alright, here we go. Let me just adjust my audio here so that it's alright. Welcome back to another podcast show of Flemington Town Crier. This was supposed to be a special event today between 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. on Main Street, but unfortunately we have a band of thunderstorms that were coming through the area, and unfortunately both the car show officially and my show, and I hung on to the very end, was rained out. So it was canceled. So I apologize for those people who were going to appear in this special occasion. I promise you that we'll probably have another date in the future scheduled. I don't know when that's going to be. I'll let everyone know as soon as that date is established, especially the contacts that I made with St. Jude's. And St. Jude's knows why. And by the way, I'd like to let everyone know that I am your host, Leonardo Perez, from the town of Flemington, New Jersey. This is a production of vrpcworld.org's website and myself, of course. I'm using the HP laptop in a studio environment in my room. That's my studio, to record this episode. Again, we were rained out today. Our event was canceled due to rain. Lots of thunderstorms going in and out. It was impossible to do my show outside. And look, you can still hear the thunder right now as I'm recording. So I apologize for those guests that were invited to appear. I'm sure they will forgive me and God for providing such a miserable weather today. Anyway, before it started raining, I managed to be there a little bit earlier and managed to meet a few people that were there, showing off some of their cars, some of their nice cars that they have there. And despite the fact that the car show officially, the people that run the show, canceled out, there were a few cars that did show up, and we hung out for a little bit, and we were hoping that the weather would hold up, so that at least those stragglers that would pass by would accommodate for the car show in some way or another. But that was not the case. Things had to go quickly out. Thankfully, I managed to look on a radar map thing that they have for my this weather link that I have, and I was seeing the band of thunderstorms that were heading straight for us. So I just managed to put things away just as it started raining, and it's still off and on. So anyway, I was not very far away from the Union Hotel that you're seeing right there behind me. I'm using the Live Cam, Microsoft's Live Cam, in a very basic environment of Microsoft Windows with not too many drivers or TSRs or applications running in the background. It seems to be working pretty good. Ustream is pretty damn forgiving. It's getting better and better each time I use it. Maybe I'm just getting better practice at it, but it's working out very, very well. Alright, first I'd like to mention the fact that I'd like to say a hello to Don Ginty of the Hunterdon High School. Represents the computer science department and their efforts to teach the young kids at the high school a field that is worth their while in studying. And the need is great for those to be well trained in computer sciences early on, especially in the high school time frame of their learning curve. So hello to Don Giddy from the Hunterdon High School. I'm waiting to see if we can talk about some ideas. You are invited to be, and I hope I'm not slapping my hands too hard. Sorry, this microphone is very sensitive, picking up everything. You have an invitation from me to call at the number that I have available for the Tech Rant and Flemington Town Crier show, or anything that has to do with vrpcworld.org. 908-751-3901. 908-751-3901. Please leave a clear message. If anybody calls, please leave a clear message as to why you're calling, and especially slow down when you leave your number, because if you go too fast, I'm not going to be able to. Sometimes if the ID number doesn't appear, it's blocked or whatever, so I can't get back to you if you don't slow down when you leave a message. So please leave a clear and precise and slow message, especially with the phone number. Now, I'd like to show you that we did go through the process of getting the permit for the show today, but God voided it. So it was voided by the Almighty today with rainstorms. Well, we had a good, like I said, we had a kind of nice time. I got there way too early. Walked around town and stuff. And it was pretty empty because the official car show, the Flemington Car Show, was actually canceled. So only stragglers, independent people that were not associated directly with the car show were showing up. And once it started getting a little gloomier, the weather started turning, people started disappearing. Well, we hung in there till almost to the bitter end, 7:30 something. Hello to Maxine, all the people that are invited. Maxine, Jim, we spoke earlier. You still have an open invitation, both of you. Also, the people at Pilates, 100 in Pilates and the Drum Bells. I apologize that we weren't able to get together today as well. The invitation is still open for you as well. And any and all businesses within the Flemington area, especially downtown, that is willing to come in front of the camera and just talk about what they're offering, what services and things that they're offering for the town of Flemington, be it the commercial or social services. And I'm going to read a couple of things that are going on, because despite the show inability to continue, the show must go on, as they say. All right, the Classic Car Show of Flemington, or the Flemington Car Show, is sponsored or really backed or controlled, or I don't know, organized by the BID. Now, they represent the Flemington Business Improvement District. They're located at 123 Main Street, Flemington. They could be reached at 908-617-3243. That's 908-617-3243. Or visit their website. They're at www.flemingtonbid.com. That's flemingtonbid.com. All right. They have a new study that they just got from the SAG. All these abbreviations drive me nuts. About how to revitalize the Flemington downtown business area. And basically they concentrated on the development of the Union Hotel, more or less. But before I go on, let me just make sure that I read on things here. Today's schedule was the car show, of course, canceled because of weather. On the 28th, Liberty Village Outlet Free Summer Concert. I would imagine that one got canceled too. Although no, it says here free concerts each Saturday in July and August from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So I would imagine that one went along. I think there wasn't too much rain. Friday the 3rd of next month, Roman Jewelers Roman Holiday, introducing the 1884 collection from Rome. During this event, you will read on. And go to the BID, the Flemington BID website for more information. They've got all of this information there. And of course, they've got news in the district. The Flemington Raritan Regional School District is, I'm not going to read. You guys go to the website, discover. They have a well-developed and clear website. Very impressive. Dave. And read on. There's more information there for you to see. I also like to thank Peter Surdy of Town Kia, who provided me with what I believe to be a very good priced or fairly priced used van for the purposes of the mobile podcast. And I appreciate your hospitality, your service to me that day when I was buying, and your consideration with as far as pricing and all concerned. Well treated that day. Very nice people. They're located, unfortunately, not too close from Flemington. They're located in Denville, off of Route 10 East. Okay, 3101 Route 10 East, Denville, New Jersey. and that's called Town Kia. You can reach them at area code 973-361-0400. 973-361-0400. That is Town Kia, the provider of my mobile van. My van that provides a mobile podcast show. All right, let's see what we did here. Oh, this is it's supposed to be a script. Oh, I'm getting professional now, huh? It's supposed to be a script as to what was supposed to happen. According to my script, this is what was supposed to happen. This didn't happen. Between 7:30 and 7:40, there was going to be music videos, more or less, being presented on the backside, projected, the backside of my van. Projector screen, projector, would have been nice. Very, very nice. But not yet done. From 7:45 to 7:50, that would have been Maxine's time slot for us to speak about Maxine. Now, Maxine gave me her card. Hold on. She has an antique shop. It's called Ladylike Antiques. And the owner, or the person that you want to talk to, is always Maxine. All right? She buys, sells, and liquidates art, rugs, paintings, furniture, china, glass, toys, collectibles, and linens. She has a very nice and impressive shop, very clean, very interesting items inside there. And most of all, she is very good with pricing and the friendliest person you want to meet. She's located at 155 Main Street, Flemington, downtown, near the train tracks and the bank, right around there. And you can reach her at 908-237-0399. 908-237-0399. Now, she has a cell phone number here, but I'm not going to say it because it might be private. Go visit her. I think it'd be best to go take a look at some of the items she has. Very good prices. And curious stuff. Very curious stuff. So then after speaking to Maxine, I would have went on to speak to Hunter and Pilates and the Drum Bells. A hi to the two that I spoke to. I can't remember your names. I didn't jot them down. I'm getting bad. Then at 8 o'clock p.m. to 8:45, the show itself would have continued. And then that would have been my free hand to do and talk about local events, in which I'm going to do right now. All right. First of all, the last thing that I saw was, what do we got? 13 minutes? We're doing good. I went to a presentation by the business BID. Okay, I can't remember. BID, the development of the downtown area of Flemington. They had requested a report or study to be made to see what would be the best cure or solution would be for the downtown area to be revitalized, re-energized. Okay, on the 25th, on a Wednesday, and I went, District BID, there will be two sessions, one at 8 o'clock in the morning and one at 7 p.m., the one that I went to, held at the historic Hunterdon County Courthouse. Okay, let's see, it's going to be, the findings are those of the Strategic Advisory Group, SAG. Okay, it is planned for the borough to revitalize the downtown area. Okay, and they're basically trying to concentrate on Liberty Village, the shops at Flemington, Turntable Junction, and the Hunterdon Shopping Center. The last being a little bit curious. I wasn't sure that was part of the downtown Flemington, but you know, we all enjoy from the same benefit. All right, the key: having a plan, verifiable facts, data to support it. Our plan will benefit all who work, reside in, and visit Flemington, the town we all care so much about. Okay, and this is written in the Hunterdon Democrat by Mark Mulligan, chairman of the Flemington BID. Okay, I wrote a few notes about the. You can go to the FlemingtonBID.com website and take a look at the presentation that was presented, the SAG report. It was a slideshow. I recorded part of it, about 15 minutes. It's available also on the on my YouTube channel, so you can see part of it. Very interesting. Although I was not feeling too good that day, so I managed to stay only about 15-20 minutes. I have some notes here. It says Flemington really. I don't know what that means. Should have written some notes. I did write some notes about the way Dave had his projector and all the tripod and everything. Of course, finding it very curious, being that I'm involved now in the projector, and what I mean, you just learn from other people as well too. Okay, let's see. They're concentrating their report. I think basically the report was more or less, we need to develop the Union Hotel in conjunction with the pottery shop building and combine the two and create a parking lot in the back and make it a hotel where people can stay. It's about 50 rooms, I believe, and have meetings and things like that, and make it a cobblestone road to adjoin the Union Hotel with the other side of the road, the old county courthouse, the courthouse, and making it all look a historical look. The only problem I had with that whole situation, some friends also had a few problems that I spoke to about this, is that the one thing that they failed to recognize is that, or maybe I missed it, I mean, I only stayed about 15 minutes, I apologize if I'm incorrect, is the need for more downtown areas to have actual liquor licenses. Now, I'm not talking about people being drunk all over the road or anything like that. We're talking about a restaurant with maybe wine, some drinks, to make it more attractive. I mean, a restaurant without drinks is basically not really a restaurant, not a real one anyway. So that was suggested to me by quite a few people, and in fact the SAG study itself said that 66% support the need for more places to purchase liquor downtown. It just makes common sense. Excuse me. The other problem that I had was the lack of recognition that not only Flemington needs to revitalize downtown area a little bit, make it more attractive, less, close this, close that, lease this, lease that. Looks like a ghost town, right? Except for when there's an event. But they need a sign on the main highways to point people and the traffic into the historic town of Flemington. I was joking with some people today about the suggestion that some of my friends made, that the downtown Flemington area was to them ShopRite. They didn't even know Flemington existed. I mean, as a town, they figured the town was the highway. They passed through there, they passed through back. And they need to put up a sign saying, "This way to historic town of Flemington." I don't think the traffic or the businesses off of the highway are going to suffer any lack of business because of a sign that says "This way to historic town of Flemington." I think it's the least expensive and the most effective way to get people to come into town, especially those that are not familiar with this area. And believe me, there are a lot, especially when you're trying to draw people in here. There are a few people that just don't recognize Flemington, the downtown area, at all. They don't even know it exists. What can you do? It's an inexpensive cure, right? All right. Next, moving on. A hello to the people at the Hunterdon County Division of Senior Disabilities and Veteran Services. Hey, Carol, and everyone over there. I forget who it was, the contact that I made. Memory slips my mind, of course. But he did send me this information about the Senior Center. It's located at 4 Gaunt Place from Flemington. Senior services can be reached at 908-788-1361. Senior Center can be reached at 908-788-1359. And there's a toll-free number here, 877-222-3737. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. They're located right off of Route 31 near the Hunterdon Medical Center. Very easy. Link transportations to the site as well. going to try to keep this as brief as possible. I'm already at 20 minutes. I got quite a few things to read off still. They have senior programs including language classes, wood carving, computer classes, needlework, dancing, fitness, health, specialty programs, community outreach, volunteer opportunities. Here's an opportunity for those of you who feel that maybe they could do a little something to help out the community. Volunteer. Call them up and say that you're willing to give up an hour or two every now and then to help out the seniors in your area, you know. Won't hurt. And you'll meet some nice people, really. And let's see what's next here. I'm just going to get rid of these papers as I finish them. Veterans organizations. Oh boy. Yeah. The VA. Well, let's see. Who really exists, huh? Well, this is hard to figure this one out. There's an American Legion located in Bridgewater. There's Disabled American Veteran Service, the DAV, in Trenton. There's a Veterans of Foreign Wars located in Flemington, of all places, huh? Rolling Thunder something located in Branchburg. Rolling Thunder National located in Annandale. Veterans of Foreign Wars and Catholic War Veterans. Catholic War Veterans. I never heard of that. There are different organizations of veterans. If you are a veteran seeking help, contact your local VA and try to get them to help you out. If that's not going to help you, then contact groups outside of the VA system that work with the VA or have experience from the past that can help you out. Some of them are, and not all of them, do help you. It all depends on exactly who it is that you come across and if they're willing to even take the time out to listen or commit. The National Veterans Organization of America, the MVO, at www.nvo.org. The Military and Veteran Associations, military.com. Veterans Organizations, amvets.org. My God. I don't want to even go there. Veterans of Foreign War, Rolling Thunder. I've got maps here. Directions to the Senior Center. And I think we finished with that. We're down to 23 minutes. Look at that. I'm not even doing the podcast show, the real one. And I'm using up as much time as if I was actually talking to guests. There's some class reunions for the 1977 class of Hunterdon Central Regional High School. We'll have their 35th reunion on Saturday, September 22nd at the Cooper or Copper Hill Country Club in Flemington. Cocktails at 6 p.m., dinner and dancing at between 7 and 10 p.m. And any information, contact VAA59@hotmail.com or call 908-507-5524. That's Victoria Hain. The North Hunterdon High School class of 72 is having their 40th class reunion on Saturday, September 29th at the Mountain View Chalet at 6 p.m. More information, contact Diana Wooder at WOD1954@gmail.com. Okay, there's no telephone number here. Let's see what else. There's more class reunions. Class reunion 54. You know, get the Hunterdon Democrat or go online and get it. And get all that information. All right, now we get to the dirty business, right? Advertisement. Oh my God. Actually, this is not advertisement. This is my way of practicing advertisement for the area. My donation to the community. It's limited. Speaking of limited, Unlimited Motorsports car and truck accessories, located at 203 Main Street in Flemington, near the Circle, just outside of the Main Street, going toward the Hunterdon Shopping Mall, Hunterdon Shopping Center, whatever. They can be reached at 908-788-6086. Darren Hewitt, the manager. And speak with him and get yourself a Bible of a book of parts that the man could get. I mean, it's endless. I got my power module from him, the inverter, that is, the Cobra. and hopefully I'll be getting more as time goes on. And Darren, you're still invited to the next show. Apparently we got rained out, so you lucked out. I lucked out, kind of. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. We got Remax, Kim Cook. We got, oh my god, we got advertisement like crazy here. Verizon, they don't need our help. Any locals? Kensington Family Dental Care, Brereton Town Square in Flemington. You can reach them at 908-788-8868, or you can reach them at www.flemingtondentist.com. I might need to contact him. Okay, the car show at Guinea's Cafe, 941 Route 12, Frenchtown, New Jersey. Have a car you want to show off, bring it. Every Sunday from June 10th to August 19th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. I might go. I don't have a classic car, but I've got something to do better than that to help you guys out. Pierce and Fit. I don't know what that is. It's incomplete. Frustrated. Look like an icon. Icon Hair and Body. 20 Commerce Street, Flemington, New Jersey, 08822. Area code 908-782-0121. There's a half off. Women's haircuts. And Minute Press. Isn't that located? Oh my god, they're located in Flemington too. We got a Minuteman Press. Located off of 268 US Highway 202/31 Flemington, New Jersey. The phone number is 908-237-0882. They're also located on the web, flemington.minutemanpress.com. I thought Somerville was the only one that had that. Well, that's something new. See, I'm learning. Always learn. And there's a whole bunch of other ads here. We're already at 30 minutes, and I really don't want to continue with these ads, especially since I'm really not getting anything out of it. There's a camera shop. Let me see what else. The American Tire and Auto Care Center right off of Church Street, I believe. Yep, 76 Church Street behind Rite Aid Pharmacy, Monday through Friday, Saturday 7 through 5 o'clock p.m. They can be reached at 908-782-0446. $10 off, $20 for all change and tire rotation. I think I'm going to go there. Summer sale, buy 3 get 4 tire free. Summer vacation special, $99.99. ShopRite Plaza, fantastic cut for a fantastic price. It's simple math. 908-788-2900. 908-788-2900. Okay. Who else? I think we're going to end it here. I'm just going to keep on reading stuff here, and I'm not gonna be able to say anything else. By the way, I sent out invites to local politicians, none of which committed in any which way, shape, or manner with the show, despite the fact that they weren't going to have to pay a dime to appear. Free of cost. It's not going to happen again. Sorry. Well, we might be able to work something out. We'll talk. Senator Lance, or rather Congressman Leonard Lance, I sent you an invite. We spoke, or I didn't speak to you. I spoke to one of your representatives, and he then referred me to a sheet to fill in for an event. And although I would love to fill out every single person's required sheet, it would take me forever. So the invitation's still open. Senator Menendez also. Any politicians locally, anybody that's running, as long as they're not too crazy and they're willing to honestly be interviewed. Okay? I will interview you. But don't expect me to allow you to run amok on my show and turn it into a political nightmare. In my case, a political nightmare. Your promotion. I got no problem you telling us what you're doing with the community, but please do that and not snowblow us into thinking other things are going on when it's not true. So, just know that my open invitation has conditions. Alright, so thanks for everybody for following my webcast. Thank you so much. Hello, and thank you for everyone who I spoke to today, despite the fact I couldn't continue on the Main Street show because of the rain out. But I'm hoping that that's going to change, and another day we will have that show and make history again. Before I leave the show, I just wanted to show you not bad, huh? This is the car. Hello? Okay. Now this is the car that when I got into Main Street, I got there earlier than I expected. And there were already cars there, despite the fact that they had canceled. And this little beauty was parked in a spot that I needed. I asked the owner if he would be kind enough to move the car and allow me the spot, which was worthless anyway because we got rained out. And he had no problem whatsoever. Very friendly individual. Hello to you, and thanks for providing me for an interesting afternoon, entertaining anyway before the rain. And that is a beauty. That's a 50th anniversary Thunderbird, I believe. It's a beauty. So anyway, also keeping in mind that Ustream is providing me the place and the application to record this podcast show. Thank you very much, Ustream, for providing a decent, basic, free version of Ustream Producer. As soon as I come across some extra money, I'm probably going to buy. Alright, and I proudly support my veterans, my fellow veterans, and their family members that also suffered from the whole thing about being a veteran, active duty or non-active duty, those who come back and those who don't come back. There's a lot there. But anyway, before I go, I want to make sure you guys see a little hint as to what the show could have been had I been able to do it today.
My guys are here with me. Staff Sergeant McCarthy, 5, 4 they're all here, you know, and I really feel that. I feel that. So, going to the hospital.
Okay, basically that was the equipment setup. Not all of it was outside the way it would have been if the show was, but you saw the back end of the van, how I had that sheet, and it was clearly visible, the podcast, or the video, I'm sorry, the video that was being transmitted through the projector. A very curious thing. It draws the attention of many people, and it is unique. Now, before I end the show, I want to make sure you see a few of the commercials that were supposed to have been shown for the benefit of the show, or rather for the benefit of these groups within my show. So here we go. Let's try and see some of these commercials.
Hunterdon Medical Center was started by families for families. Inside our circle, we offer coordinated care for your whole family's needs, led by outstanding family physicians. Hunterdon Healthcare, your full circle of care. Hunterdon Medical Center.
My name is Jack. I was in the Marine Corps from 1963 to 67, and in Vietnam in 65 and 66. I work with the kids at Balboa Hospital. I love them, you know. They're the real deal, man. Are you sleeping okay?
I have a little trouble sleeping at night sometimes. Don't generally fall asleep till about like 3 a.m.
So it's important that you get your rest to heal, in particular.
It was great for them to just see somebody that they felt very comfortable with. And Jack is such a giving person.
When a kid gets out of the service, that is enormously disorienting for that young man. So what I try to do at the hospital is just sort of share my little story.
Okay, that was part of the commercials that I wanted to present. Of course, it would have been slightly different presented at the site on Main Street, and what was going to be in the final recorded version that was going to be podcasted, not live, but made available for review for those people who go to the channel. Here goes another institution that I believe in.
This moment, he's fighting leukemia.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is saving lives with pioneering research and care.
And will never have to pay St. Jude for anything.
Please take a moment and visit stjude.org today.
Okay, so basically that was it. St. Jude's veterans organization as well that supports vets, and some others that I had in mind, but apparently I can't make them available right now. So I'm going to end it. Thank you very much for watching another unplanned episode recording of Flemington Town Crier. Until next time, this is Leonardo Perez, Lee Perez of Flemington, New Jersey, saying thank you for following me. And thank you for your support, and always defend your rights. And come visit the town of Flemington, New Jersey. We've got a lot of things to offer. You won't know until you come. Off of Route 202 and 31 near Coles. Just look for Church Street. Look for Flemington. Okay?
Living all alone in these vast domains. We search, we wonder, we listen, and we think. The more we define the distance, the more we feel. Lights of the distant glories we cannot name, demanding a sense of purpose we cannot claim.